Profoundly perfect. Hi everybody, my name is PABI. It is 48.86 meter height from Nepal, and I'm conducting this very show especially from the two platform. The platform is definitely from the TikTok platform, the PABI Show, simultaneously with the same name on YouTube channel, the PABI Show. Definitely, this is the very schedule that I have chosen for the live streaming, especially in this Brahma Muhurat. We're talking about the time. It is 2:35 a.m. in the morning in the context of Nepal, and I am as an inspirational guide, motivational speaker, Latland coach, Latland champion, blogger, YouTuber, philanthropist, proactive human activist, philosopher, the communicator, presenter, the regular host, the champion of this very session. Bobby is already over here. So you might be from Nepal, you might not be from Nepal. You are from the other, part of the world, any part of the entire universe. I want to welcome you from the inner core of my heart, from the Belgium, and definitely from the shell that I am possessing. So this is very spiritual in nature, so that I'm conducting philosophical in nature, political, and every aspects that we are directly influenced with. So I'm as the very concerned person. I am very much, in this very pristine position and have taken the responsibilities to make you people actually realize the very existence that we all human beings are going through, right? So if you people are already experienced about whatever the subject matters, whatever the discourses, the opinions, the very, facts that I am dealing with, that I am providing you people, then definitely these sort of, ideas, these sort of natures of a program, the natures, let's say, the contents of the programs, the sessions are very, very, very in depth in nature. Because by nature, human beings are over ambitious, human beings are quite, different than the creatures that the Almighty has created, right? So because of that very reason also, we actually cannot compare the dispositions that we human beings do possess. So I, as the very, you know master of the ceremony, I, as the very organizer, I, as the director of this very show, is always delighted to pick the subject matters, which subject matters will definitely gonna play the primal, the very major role to open the eyes of serenity, the eyes of enlightenment, the eyes of the wisdom, the very, you know, neglected sort of our subconscious mindsets for the people who are over here have got the very short of supernatural power, the power which are not so much noticed. So the main function, the main agendas that I have taken myself as the divinely, girl from Nepal, the eldest daughter, let's say the eldest baby, let's say the eldest child of my parents, of my Dadu Mamu is to make you people realize that life that we are leading, living, thriving, or heading towards the proper direction, fixed direction, or let's say the direction which we have decided must be clear. That is the reason why I am always been dedicating, I am always been motivating you people from the entire universe, no matter what, the very conditions, no matter what, the very circumstantial situations that I personally, been encountering with. So I am conducting the very show from Nepal, and I am as the very, divinely conscious, very supernatural, let's say, conscious, subconsciously aware, passion is always delivering the ideas of leveraging the human, mediocrity life towards the life which is already revitalized, which is already rejoiced, and which is already been, uh, you know, activated by the wisdom that we are already, born with, injected with. So, to be human beings are not so much simple things, so much, easier things. To be human beings, especially to be very responsible, to be sensitive human beings, are the complicated tasks that we are assigned, that we are, given the very position, the designation from the Almighty is very tough. We need to, bear the pain. We need to bear the tough sort of, situations when handling it properly. So we need to understand it. Because of that very reason, I'm over here making you people actually deepening down, observe your soul, observe your heart, observe your understanding, not by the evolution, not by the, you know, judgmental sort of overthinkings of other critics and the criticisms that they have made on us, but we need to be sharp critics of our one life, and we need to observe the life that we are, going through. So this is the very sessions where I observe the behavioral sort of positions, the behavioral nature for human beings in surgical way, and dissect that nature into other parts, and make you people easier, making, what to say it is, compartmentalize. Okay, I dissect it, I make it easier, and make you people realize that life must be observed, discerned with the eyes of its profoundness, its importance, and its significance. Okay, because we as a human beings are very conscious beings in total. So because of that is the reason I'm so much conscious about, and I'm conducting the very show for all the people from the entire universe. So this is the reason why I'm coming, why I am performing the very show. I can sense that there is one request. Actually, I'm not in the position to accept the request right now because it is too early in the context of Nepal, and it might create some disturbances for the other my family members over here. So I'm not been over here in the position to accept your request. Okay, if you do really desire to involve to get participated over here in this very session, then definitely I would be happier to get your request in the next session. Okay, so I am as the very profound sort of presenter in the PABI show. What I mean to tell is that we must analyze the activities that we are doing in our life. We as a human beings have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of you know um, ambitions, lot of missions, lot of goals. The very mm, things to do in our bucket list. So we must actually go through what actually we are designed for, what are our passions, what are our actually the goals in our life. Because as I've already mentioned you people that to be human beings is not the childish game. Okay, child's game. It is so profound in its nature. We have got the responsibilities to lead our life towards the targeted, destination, the goals that we are over here, right? So we need to take our life with the eyes of proper directions. Once we human beings actually realize the responsibilities that we are given by the almighty God, let's say the almighty divinely power, then the precisions that we have inside our subconscious mind will definitely direct us towards the path of prosperity, path of fulfillment, path of accomplishment, and the path of freedom, redemption, the transcendental sort of transformations that we have sometimes expected and sometimes not. But what are the roles that we must perform in our life is to be compassionate, to be lovable, to be supportive, to be positive minded for the creation of civilized you know world, the better place to live in for the entire universe of the creatures. That means we must understand the actual sense of our origination of our existence. To be you know just a living creatures is not a big deal, but once we human beings are born as very sensitive beings, then there are a lot of things that we need to perform. There are a lot of responsibilities, there are a lot of tasks and the deeds that we need to perform, we need to complete, and that tasks, or let's say the deeds that we perform in our communities, in our societies, must have their positive influence, must have the positive message and the very consequences that will definitely gonna elevate the level of the people in terms of their you know elevating their educational level, their understanding level, their academic level, and their spiritual level, their economy level, in every aspects. The level of human beings must be elevated and must be analyzed and must be felt with the positive and with the consequential rituals of ourselves. So it is a very profound session where I contribute myself for making people actually realize their life in positive sense. So if you people are, new over here, you might not uh, mm, get in the things that I'm talking, and you are not with the same pace that I am talking right now, then definitely it will gonna take a time, and you need to invest your precious time because you are new over here. You need to understand the format, you need to understand the very contents that I'm creating for you all people, especially while talking about the natures, while talking about the patrons, while talking about the schedules of this very the PABI. So it's a very logical, it's a very philosophical in nature, and you all people must go through with, and you need to devote your concentration as well. So this is the very show that I am conducting without any sort of vested interest, to make the people realize their life is precious, and that preciousness will definitely gonna add the value of the other human beings life. So this is the matter for facts, that I am as an inspiration guide, motivational speaker, life and coach, life and champion, catalyst of the society, is always been over here, and I'm really very sacrificing myself for the benefits of the all humankind, because I actually do not have any sort of vested interest to gain something, to you know get something. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm coming, and I'm really very do proud. I am really very in this ecstatic position to share each and every emotions that are going inside of me, and I'm so much grateful, I'm so much glad, I am really very ecstatic position to share such a profound uh, stage for you all people out there. Okay, yeah, I really appreciate your comment. I find you optimistic. I need you consent check follow. Okay, I really appreciate that you people are concerning your I mean, you are so much concerned about the contents that I'm preparing in the middle of the night, and thank you so much for your positive stand on the very show. The PABI show, definitely I will gonna check. Okay, life must be observed with a sense of understanding, because what I do deeply believe in the belief systems that we human beings have the sensations, we do have the emotions, not the emotions, not the you know five senses organs. Like, we do have the feeling of touch, we do have feeling of taste, we do have feeling of vision, we do have the power of listening, sighting, blah, five senses organ, let's say six organ, senses organs, right? But beyond than that, we actually have other power of sensing, of observing the treasure of the universe. Okay, we have God, that sense of understanding even the power of the universe. Because what is the matter of fact, and the emphasizes that I want to provide you people, is that we human beings are the universe within us. Okay, we are universe within us, and we need to understand our power, and we need to take the right decision to explore ourselves without taking permissions, without taking validations, and without taking any sort of unnecessary burden from outside. Actually, it's too early in the morning, and what I have made my protocol over here is that I cannot, accept the request. Okay, so we can talk to in the later phase. I cannot because actually, I am not so much delighted to take such a, sometimes the calls which they are, over here not for the serious talk, they are over here for the playing the games. Ah, I'm quite surprised why people are so, materialistic in nature, and they are always, concerning about their profit and loss, and they are always focusing, because of that reason also I'm not so much interested to take the very request from the people, because I, as a person, I'm quite spiritual in nature. I'm quite really religious, and I do believe the planet, which is uh, which exists beyond this physical universe as well. So because of that revision, I do not seek any sort of other physical materialistic sort of things. I do not love to be involved or engaged on that sort of ideas, or let's say the request. Because of that very reason also I'm not so much interested to take the calls from other people. Yeah. You are literally very right. Yeah, I cannot judge. So judging other people is not my cup of tea, is it is not my job. What I mean to tell you is that most of the calls, or let's say most of the requests that I've got while performing this very session, I've got very superficial, very artificial, and I'm not satisfied with the conversation that I make with them, and the frequencies, the wavelength that I need to have is not conversed, but that is in the position to diversant. Okay, so because of that region, I feel that it is a waste of time. It's a waste of my mental peace because of that region. Okay, yeah, you are right. I cannot choose because I am not choosing on that way, but I have found that thing, and this is my evaluation regarding the very request that I've got so far. So, no, don't be so much, don't take it personally, okay? Don't feel offended. Actually, I will definitely gonna take in the latter session, but right now I'm not in that position to take anyone's calls, okay? It's been, almost 25 minutes that I'm conducting the show. The very gist, the very contents that I am always been collecting, that I'm always been accumulating, is just to know yourself, to know the existence that you are originally born with, that you are authentically holding right now. And the morals of this very session, at the very gist of the session, the summary of this very session is so profound that we human beings must align with the dispositions that we are born spiritually, we are born emotionally, we are born physically, we are born, psychologically. That means the innate power that we human beings must understand with. We you know, it is unnecessary to emit the, lifestyle of others, the gestures that they follow, because we human beings, by our natures, we are peculiar in ourselves. We are strange. We are unique because we have got the different genetics, we have got the different DNA, right? And why we human beings are comparing, and why we human beings are so much panic about what other society, what other people gonna think about us, the way we are behaving, the way we are, you know, um, doing the things that we like. Thank you so much for the, observations, perceptions that you have put in this very platform. For me, life is just to, uh, you know, grab the very current of the flow of the time, right? Once that current, or let's say the flow of the time, slips from your palm, slips from your vest, then there is nothing left inside it. Just don't grip it, but just observe it, feel it, and let it go. Because there is no any other alternative, no any other option besides letting go. Okay, so I don't want anything just grip and just control within my power, within my, this palm. So life is just to observe it, to feel it, and let it go. This is the universal, understanding that I have, actualizing myself. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for the likes as well. I think yeah, it's already 3 o'clock, and actually yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, okay? Actually, what is the, in-depth sort of realization regarding the life that I am experiencing, that I am exploring, is that we human beings have the fear of death. We human beings have the fear of lush. We human beings have the fear of aging. We do not want to be all aged people. We do not want to die. We always want to, rule the, you know, human kingdom. But it is not possible. Why? Because physically we have got the limited age limit. Probably in max we can live 100 max, you know. Otherwise, we do not have much time to experience the life physically, right? But emotionally, spiritually, according to the contributions that we have got in our field, will definitely, immortalize, make us immortal. But physically, we are not going to be, for always. So, due to that reason, also, we need to understand that life is celebration in itself. We need to celebrate. We need to, uh, you know, grab the very chance to explore it, to love it, to participate it. Okay. Yeah, yeah. But there is always the fear of, that we are in the phase of denial. We do not want to die. We even do not want to imagine. But this is the bitter truth, that one day we are going to die. We do not have even an, extra 1 second from the Almighty God, from the natural power, from the divine power, right? So, this is also the very show where I make people realize that life is not going to prolong, life is not going to extend according to the ways, according to the will, and according to the desire of we human beings. We are meek spectator. We are over here just to dance according to the directions that is directed by the Almighty, the supernatural power, which is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient in nature. Then why to be so much egoistic, and why to be so much arrogant, so much rude, behaving with other people as if we are going to lead, and we are going to control. We do not have anything in our hand. Okay. Okay, it's already 31 minute 17 second that I've been conducting the very show. And if you people are really very enjoying, and if you people are not, it is the program that you can enjoy, like dancing or making jokes or phones like that one. But it's very intellectual in nature. The very insights that I am showing the sets of wisdom are really very profound in your nature, and you can utilize in your practical life, in your theoretical life, in your spiritual life, and wherever they are necessary. It's very powerful in terms of your understanding the way you absorb it. Okay, so it is, I think I need to wrap up the program because it's already around, yeah, 3 7 a.m. in the morning. And this is the very show where I conduct before my morning walk, because this is the very daily schedule that I am coming with as the very presenter, understanding each and every valuable moments that got so far. So my beautiful audience is much more than the amiable friend from the entire universe. No matter what, you are from Nepal, you are from any other part from the entire universe. You might be America, or you might be from Australia or Canada or any part of the world. If you are joining, and if you are listening, if you are participating, then definitely I appreciate that, and I really want to thank you from the inner core of my heart. And I always have my positive sort of ideas to deliver, to provide the message for the youths of the entire universe. It's that just know yourselves. Once you find out the very strength that you have got, then there will not be anyone who can belittle you, who can hypnotize you, who can manipulate you, and who can make you feel, rubbish. Okay. Yeah, I'm so much. I'm always grateful with my daddy mamu. I'm always grateful with the Almighty, powerful, divinely power, because my daddy mamu. Because of my daddy mamu, I have got my DNA. I've got my these genes and the DNA and the very existence to realize, and the capacity, capability, potentialities to she the life beyond physicality. Okay. Good night, take care, hope to see you. I appreciate your positive energy. Thank you so much, sir. I really thank you. Whoever are watching right now, whoever are participating and providing such a precious time of yours life in this very PABI. So if you are really very interested and have some sort of talks, or let's say you have some sort of queries, or you want to quench the trust of your questions or the queries, then definitely you can inbox me, and we can talk, and we can make it our conversation so fruitful. Okay, and yeah, definitely this is the very so that I am, I am going for my morning walk. It's very hard. It's very hard to follow this very daily schedule, but I am really very, serious, and I'm so much conscious about to perform the daily tasks, the exercises that I am performing seriously. You can see my get up for my morning walk, and this is the daily schedule. You can see my hair is so long. Oh my god. I'm going for my morning walk, okay? This is the daily routine. This is the schedule that I'm performing without any hesitation, but with the precision, with the convictions that I must be emotionally fit, I must be, psychologically fit, I must be spiritually fit, politically, economically fit. Okay, this is the reason why I am dragging myself, why I am pulling myself to engage myself in the regular exercises, and I'm so much serious about my diet as well. So I'm really very, stubborn girl. I'm really very, not in negative sense, but once I decided, once I fixed my mind to do something, then I must perform it. Okay. I have already performed 37 a minute 25-second live. Actually, I have been conducting the very show on two platforms. One is definitely from the TikTok with the same name, the PABI Show. At the same time, in YouTube channel, the PABI Show. Okay, and yeah, this is the end of the show for today. Right now, with this very note. Asis Asirvad from my Pavitra Pasupatinath, Asis Asirvad from my dad Mamu, Asis Asirvad from yours, presenter, your regular host. Pavi 8848.86 meter height from Nepal will definitely best of you. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Love you all. Take care of yourselves and just be the extra version of yourself. Don't imitate other people. Do whatever you like, because once yours life, my life, slips from the first of our hours, then nothing we gonna be adjusted. Okay. I'm going for my morning walk. Okay.